Welcome to the Pacing Tip of the Month. I'm Ingeborg Midsemdahl, and today I'm going to talk about rest. Energy is a bit like money. When you use it, energy goes out of your energy account, and when you rest, you earn money. In ME we get a lot less energy money than healthy people, so if we try to do as much as they do, we tend to go broke. Rest can be used systematically to recharge your batteries during the day to avoid going broke, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So first, what is rest? Now, healthy people can rest one part of the body while they use another. For instance, they can go for a walk and rest their heads, and then sit down in front of the TV and rest their legs while they're using their heads. In ME, we can typically get a lot more out of our energy levels by deliberately switching between different types of activities to avoid wearing out one part of the body all the time. However, for most people, even light activities such as watching TV are still activities, and they do drain us. Most of us need some degree of total rest to recharge properly and effectively. So this means that resting means doing nothing. Some people can rest sitting up, but if sitting drains you, then lie down. Close your eyes, wear earplugs and an eye mask if necessary, if you find you don't rest properly in full daylight. Relaxation is important. Thinking can require a lot of energy, particularly if you're worrying or ruminating. So imagining something very pleasant can help you get the most out of your rest breaks. You might, for instance, imagine patting a friendly animal, or resting in your favourite place in the sun, or some other quiet, pleasant experience. Another advantage to this is that you also recharge your emotional batteries by giving yourself positive experiences while you rest. It can also be helpful to learn various relaxation or mindfulness techniques, such as those for pain relief or those designed to help calm the mind. One such technique is called noting. In noting, you don't focus your attention on anything, you just notice thoughts and sensations when they appear and label them. For instance, you might think, thought, sensation, sound, and so on, as things appear. This gives you something to do, but also allows your brain to unwind. There are many different such techniques, and not everyone likes every one of them. So if you don't like the first ones you try, just try different ones until you find one you like. So how much do we need to rest? Well, this depends entirely on how ill we are. If you're well enough to get through the day without a rest break, taking a 5-minute rest break per hour can give you a real boost. If you're very ill, you might need to rest for 55 minutes per hour and only have 5 minutes of activity. Most people will be somewhere in between. Having a regular rhythm to it, such as 5 minutes per hour, can make it easier both to plan your day and remember to rest, but also to keep energy levels stable. If you find that you get worse and worse throughout the day, or have periods when you're very ill, it's an indication that you might need to rest before that. So use rest preventatively instead of crashing and then resting. Is it possible to rest too much? Well, theoretically it is. However, the body gives out signals whether you're doing too much or too little, and by recognising the signals it's usually easy to avoid resting too much. For instance, if you lie still too long, your body will get stiff and uncomfortable. And if you rest too much in total, you might find it difficult to fall asleep at night, or more difficult than before, and you may get either very restless or very sluggish. Most people have such a strong drive to do things that it's difficult to rest too much, and this is also because people tend to have a lot of obligations. So for most people, getting enough rest is a considerably greater challenge than avoiding doing too little. When rest is used systematically, it can not only help keep symptoms stable, but it can actually benefit your health a lot. So even though it's not so fun, it can give you more fun because you prevent a lot of crashes. So I wish you a lot of happy rest breaks, and I'll be back next month. Thanks for watching.